My name is Ken Lawson, and I'm a chaplain with Unity in Rochelle. And I've been there for going on 5 years. And so it's been quite a journey for me. About 2 years after I started here, we took a lady on services. She was probably close to 80, maybe she was maybe a year or so older, but she was a very religious and spiritual person. So we hit it off, really good at the start. And I would come down and we would read scripture and sing songs, and we just had a good time, and we established a really good relationship. And she was active in her church for most of her life. And when it came time, close to her, her passing, I was in her bedroom sitting next to her bedside. And we just finished a hymn. And just out of the blue, she says, "I want to tell you something that I have never told anybody in my life." And she said, I'm going to get emotional here. She said, in the 50s, I had an abortion. And she said, "I wonder if God ever forgave me for that." And I looked at her and I said, "He already has." And it was almost like she breathed a sigh of relief and a load was lifted off of her. And she didn't say anything. And I left, and my next trip back, she had gone into a coma, and she had died a day or so later. But I often thought, if I hadn't have been there to listen to that confession and tell her that God had already forgiven her, she may have gone off into eternity still carrying that load. But she had a chance at the last minute to share it with somebody. You never know from one day to the next what kind of situation you're gonna walk into. And so you don't go in there with any, forethought of, gee, what am I gonna do? Am I just gonna go through the scripture and the prayer reading and maybe a song? But I think we have to go into there and talk to these people as if, not a patient that has cancer, but a person that happens to be sick. And then begin to let them tell you about their life, tell you about their ups and tell you about their downs, because they really want to talk about it. Every patient that we deal with, every family that we deal with, when the end comes, or even beyond the end, we walk away from that family. Maybe we won't see them again, but we've taken a little piece of their life with us.